Welcome pilots to another episode of Everspace 2 main mission series. In this episode we are going to play through the main mission called Running the Wheel. So buckle up and let's fly! But before we really fly, let's see how the mission started and get the briefing from Mr. Kato.
This time I'll be giving the delivery orders, so there'll be no funny business, right, Daryl?
Right, boss.
Okay, so this is the deal. You deliver a little package for me from A to B, and I'll let you know where to find Maddocks.
So it's a smuggling run.
Ooh, now that's one nasty word. Better not let the Okkar hear it. They're quite touchy about uncertified cargo moving in and out of their territory. Touchy to a degree, where they just shoot anyone who tries to pass through Smuggler's wheel and ask questions later. So I recommend getting yourself a distraction for them.
I've been told I make a great distraction.
That you do, Elek. That you do. Oh, I'm gonna miss having you around.
What do you mean?
I'll explain later. So where do we start?
Meet my contact at the black market in the underbelly. They'll fill you in on the rest.
It was a blast having you. Bye-bye, Elek.
Alright, let's see the mission log. So the first part of the quest, we need to visit the black market in the Prescott station. So let's do that.
Wise choice. Enhancing the speed will give you an edge. Survival gear is always good to have. You never know what we might find.
Kato told me you were coming. You're taking this to Cartwright's wake. You need to stick to the route and avoid the Okkar patrols. Do you have a wingman?
Wingman Elek here on standby.
His main job will be to keep the heat off the cargo carrier, which is you. This stuff is highly volatile. Evaporates if you stay in the supralight for too long, and blows if hit by too many blasts. So I'd recommend avoiding skirmishes. There are stabilizing beacons along the route. You need to reach them in order to settle it all down before you can jump again. In other words, don't stray from the path or... poof! All gone.
Don't tell me I'm loading weaponized ethium. That stuff already blew up an entire planet.
Nah, this stuff is much worse. It's Anniker's red plasma gin.
One of my favorite tipples. Tastes great in a martianini.
You can take the package from my loadout once you're ready. Remember, stay in superlight too long, and it all turns to gas. The only way to reset its stability is to go through the beacons.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, so the goal of the mission is clear. Deliver the gin without blowing it up. So let's see how that goes.
I recommend heading directly to Sato Orbit and restabilizing your cargo.
Yeah, I got that. Elek, are you close by?
Right behind you, buddy.
Alright, let's get this over with.
All right, first stop. I'll draw their fire while you tour those beacons. Shooting is off the table for you, right?
Well, I still got my devices.
Sounds good, dude.
Guess I just have to fly into that energy field and see how it goes. Hey, why did it turn off?
The beacon seems to have run out of power.
That explains why there are more than one out here.
Hey, Adam, I'm going in. Yippee-ki-yo, Boople Fringers.
An astonishing display of bravado. Or stupido. I cannot decide.
Okay, I think we have one more beacon. We are missing only 8%, but I think it's better to stabilize it to 100 before continuing. Okay, 100%. We can continue to the next checkpoint.
Hey, Elek, you're doing a great job out there.
You don't know what you're missing, dude. This is so much freaking fun.
I hate to interrupt, but we are about to enter territory patrolled by the Okkar.
All right, time to buckle up. We can do this.
You do your thing, I'll do mine. Let's meet up at Cartwright's wake afterwards.
Okay, don't get yourself killed out there.
Same to you, buddy.
Oh, come on.
The Horag is flying straight into the patrol. It eludes me how you can put so much faith in reckless behavior like this.
I told you, he's a good guy. You better get used to him.
I am astonished that you are considering taking him on board your base.
Well, that's for me to worry about, Hive.
Oh, nice. Hidden in the asteroid. Alright, there's another one and another one. Oh, and this is a Corvette. That's a big ship. We should we should fly around. Okay, here is another beacon hidden in a tunnel. %7 to go. Let's find the last beacon. Okay, another one hidden in a tunnel, I guess. It makes sense. This location is patrolled by the Okkar, so the Kato's gang has to be hidden. Alright, the cargo is stable. Let's continue to next location.
Hey, Ben, you there?
Right here, buddy.
Listen, I need a favor. An old Horak friend of mine has been ejected from his clan and needs a place to hole up.
No problem. We've got more bunk beds than cockroaches. But I'm not sure how Delia's gonna take it. I mean, in her eyes, it could be changing the arrangement that we agreed on.
Fair point.
She's in her lab right now, tinkering away on my new arm. But I can give her a heads up and ask her to call you once she's done.
Thanks, buddy. Talk to you soon.
Alright, this looks like the last location for the smuggling run.
Finally, the gin delivery. I hope all is intact. Wait for receipt and payment processing.
I gotta be honest, I'm a little surprised since I just spent the last stretch coming here dodging Okkar patrols.
Only to find an Okkar client on the other end? Well, there are Okkar on all parts of the spectrum. Not all of us are so uptight. I'm Tarjak, by the way. The credits are on their way down the usual wires. Good doing business with you.
I'd say that went pretty well. I'll call the boss and tell him that we're done here.
About that, Elek.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Hey, Marianne. It's the pretty boy from work. Can I speak to the boss?
I am sorry, but Mr. Kato is currently indisposed.
No worries. Just tell him that the gin's in the bin and that the creds should be raining down any minute now.
I will pass this on. I was sad to hear that you are leaving our employ.
I am?
Please enjoy the rest of your life and stay safe and healthy. Also, could you please inform your current partner that he may come to the casino later to receive the information he seeks. Goodbye, Mr. Elek.
Bye, Marianne. Man, throwing me out of gangs seems to be a thing.
I'm sorry, Elek.
Don't be. It's their loss. All right, so what's next?
You can meet me at these coordinates. It's a place to crash until you figure things out.
Ha! No need to figure things out. Just go with the flow.
You sure?
Of course. That's the way of the Elek. See you there, Adam.
Okay, so we're going to the home base. Home sweet home.
Now I come to think of it, that was pretty weird just now, wasn't it?
Don't take it to heart, buddy.
I mean, running away from Okkar patrols just to hand everything over to an Okkar bootlegger. It's crazy. Hey, you remember Tareen?
What? You know Tareen?
Everyone in my line of work knows Tareen. Me and him, we had some choice days down in Tarashi Mikoto.
Is he still drifting around selling weapons?
Yep, constantly plying routes between here and the Kaid system. Good guy. I kinda miss him. And I think I also miss Marianne.
You want to talk about it?
Talk about what?
You not working for Kato anymore?
I'm good. If they hadn't fired me, I'd have quit myself. I'm a free spirit, you know? Can't stay long in one place. Besides, I can't wait to see your place. If you live there, it must be lit.
Actually, I'm the one who lives there the least. There are others.
Nice! I love meeting new people.
The forthcoming clash of personality types, locked down on a remote asteroid, should provide some fascinating fireworks.
Ben, Delia, I'd like you to meet my friend Elek. He'll be staying with us.
We are gonna have so much fun!
Great. It'll be good to have a happy face around. Come on, I'll show you the base.
Lead on, half-robot man.
Hey, Adam, may I have a word with you?
Sure, what is it?
This little furry thing is your friend, you say?
Oh yeah, we go back.
And you brought him here because you actually care for him?
Yeah.
I still can't figure you out, Adam. But I need to ask you a favor. There was supposed to be a second cargo drone that was shipped along with the one I was in. Any idea where it could have ended up?
It's probably at the G&B station where they tried to send you to.
I don't know which one that is. I didn't even know they were shipping me into the DMZ at all.
I could get the station ID from the servers at Naria Transit Point, then ask around. I have a few contacts at G&B. Should be no big deal. I need to head back to Prescott soon, but I can try to slip this in somewhere in between.
Thank you, Adam. That would be very helpful.
Sure, it's the least I can do.
Alright, we have a new side mission and new companion. But now let's focus on the main mission we are working on, running the wheel. Now we need to go back to the Prescott Starbase and talk to Mr. Kato.
Time to look for my things. Here's the cargo drone's number. There is a box in there filled with research material and other stuff. It has my name on it.
It's Delia Wendo, right? That's an interesting name.
Wendo? Yeah, I think it's Japanese originally. Possibly Kenyan. Definitely of Seoul origin. Just let me know once you find anything, okay?
I will. Talk to you soon.
Well, look who it is. You're dealing with me from now on.
Hi, Daryl. So, now I get to know where Maddocks is for real, right?
Yeah, he leases the biggest hangar in Avonrest, a settlement here in Union. But so far as what kind of reception you're gonna get when you arrive there, we hold no responsibility. Maddocks has good reason to be a deeply paranoid individual.
Who else has been looking for him?
Hard to say. It's just murmurs on the wavelengths.
Okay, see you around.
Oh, hey, before you leave, in case you're interested in doing us more favors and earning some credits, talk to Marianne over here.
Sure, as long as she doesn't have anything else up her sleeves.
I do not understand. Oh, wait. You are referring to your first visit. An unfortunate incident. I extend my apologies.
It's quite all right, Marianne. It was out of your control. So what can you offer me?
Please let me inform you about the station's job board. I have the clearance to inform you that there are jobs of special interest if you succeed in doing some of these.
I'll have a look.
Okay, another side mission. I like that. I like side missions. Okay, so finally we are going to meet Maddocks, I hope. So let's find out at Avonrest.
What can you tell me about Avonrest?
Unfortunately, there is nothing in my latest iteration on Avonrest. If you had allowed me to update, I would perhaps be able to tell you more. But I can at least ascertain that it is an unofficial category of location, given there is no record.
State your business before entering.
I'm just here to check out the leasing on some hangar space.
Do you have an appointment?
Not really. I was just hoping to knock around.
Well, the Coalition operates a clean enterprise, so we don't want any trouble, okay?
Huh. The Coalition running the place and no trouble? That's a change for them. I'll have to ask Elek what happened between him and these guys.
So, you found me again.
Look, I just want to talk.
Where is Dax? Where's his body?
I buried him on Rhodia Station.
The base, so you know.
Don't shoot. I have something to show you. I'm going to reach into my belt.
Slowly. His biochip. How can I be sure it wasn't you who killed him for that?
I shared a cell with him and we escaped together. I helped him get the base set up again while he made plans to reach you.
Give me that thing. You got me. I guess I ain't as spry as I used to be.
Yeah, right. How about I ask the questions now? This chip, what does it lead to?
You mean he didn't tell you?
Dax offered me a cut. Said it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And this rig you're building here just confirms to me that it's a big Viridium mining operation.
Hold on there, fella. Don't you know what the Okkar would do if they heard there was even talk about Viridium mining? Strictly prohibited by the treaty.
Look, are we gonna cooperate or not?
What are you doing? Well, you seem like a decent enough kind of guy. Come on upstairs and let's have a proper talk. You've come at the worst possible time or the best possible time. I ain't sure yet. But I do know I'm short on friends at the moment. With the Okkar on the threshold about to kick the door down, and from what I hear, the G&B scouts chasing down rumors of my whereabouts, things are looking tight. Have a drink.
The craft that took out Dax had a G&B signature.
That's no surprise, but to be honest, I got everyone breathing down my neck at the moment, and the local situation here is getting bad.
The Okkar are becoming pretty testy.
Yeah, I know, and I can't launch. If they get one sniff of this rig, my ass is grass. So, you came all this way. What's your big plan?
No, this is as far as the plan got.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping you had an idea.
Tell me, this Viridium find, think it's worth it?
Oh, hell yeah. I've been waiting years for this. One quick excavation and we'd be set for life.
And all you need to do is get this freighter off the settlement without the Okkar seeing you. I'll have to figure out some way to slip you out unnoticed.
Boy, you are gonna be one of the richest men in the galaxy.
So you've spent years putting this freighter together?
Yep, while Dax was back at the base twiddling his thumbs. But it was all part of the plan, to keep the team separated until the time was right.
Who else is in your team?
You don't need to worry about that right now. Unless you get me off this station, the plot ends here.
I hate to say it, but that won't be easy. You're flying a Viridium mining rig. The Okkar can smell a setup like this from light secs away.
You seem to know a lot about these things. Any ideas on how to fix it?
Well, the only way to fool the Okkar would be to encrypt all sensory information coming from your ship. Optics, chemistry, it even needs to taste like cheap steel when you lick it. You'd need something like a material encryptor.
That's right.
You know that sort of tech doesn't really exist, at least not out here.
And that's wrong. There's at least one person who designs such things, but both Kato and I have always been careful not to do business with him.
I think I know where this is going.
Hey, you're good at pestering people. You even got me to come around. This guy has a station near the ice planet Volta. Follow these coordinates and you'll find it.
You know, I'm putting my faith in you over this, Maddocks.
Like I said, it'll be worth it.
Alright, so that concludes the mission Running the Wheel. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment and consider subscribing. And I'm looking forward to see you in the next video. Bye bye!